Yeah. Check it out. 2020 vision. Remy in the system. Eminem edition. Yak and mom spaghetti in the kitchen. The last time me and Tab was in the kitchen, it was black roses. Now we back to study the soil that the plant grows in. The can is open, the plan is unfolding. The whole planet is planet home, panic and frozen. Global pandemic, and Bill Gates planned everything. You can ask Reddit. Shit, forget it, you asked Betted that stimmy check. And now you got bad credit plus interest. Congrats, you've been finessed. And now your ass broke without a penny left and begging for another handout. What will they think of next? Shit. Okay, I hit the vape pen at Target, then I started choking. What an awkward moment. People noticed my cough, they thought I caught the COVID.
Good morning, boomers. Cryptomaniac savages worldwide, deep in the foxholes of the blockchain battlefield trenches. It's the general, the commander-in-chief of the crypto blockchains out here, Champagne. Good morning. And today we're talking about if we're near the top, because everybody's talking about it. I'm talking about, like, even YouTubers now, even fitness YouTubers now are becoming crypto YouTubers. So, how do we handle it? What are we looking for? And what are the best places to stake cake? Because the Bunny Farm reduced emissions and their APY is looking slim. So I got a couple alternatives out there. We continue to look at the fastest horses, and we're still in this game. This thing is still booming. I'm just saying, are we near the top or not? I mean, I'm still playing the game, okay? I'll be here. You know that I'll be here whether we're at the top or at the bottom. The champ is on the field. Shout out to Ad. Shout out to Manuel. The rest of the boomers out here. Let me drop a bomb for you, man. Kaboom! Best places to stay cake, and are we near the top? And what does the end of the bull run look like? What would it look like? I mean, we could go another year, we can go another month, another day. I have no idea. I keep my eyes every day on the main horse here, which is Bitcoin against the US dollar. Yes, that Ether has had a great run the past couple weeks, the past couple months, and I do think Ether is here to stay as a blue chip, but I still look at BTC as the marker here. And BTC has consolidated there below 60,000 for a little minute. And, if that's bullish or bearish, I haven't figured that out. Right now it's still, a buy against the US dollar. So right now, of course, the market is still warm. But, I ask myself, how much more, gas in the tank? Now, on the other hand, I think that no one has experienced a situation in the global economy where so much money has been printed. Okay, it's wild, guys. I'm sure you've heard of it. Let me give you a couple examples here. The other day, let me drop a bomb here. Turn off these coins. Share the screen. BNB against Ether. I'll tell you, the other day I was strolling through the mall. I went out there to the mall. Took a little break there with the wifey, had a little lunch, strolling through the mall. And I said, hey, let's pass by the Rolex dealer and just see what's going on out there with the Rollies. So I pull up to the main Rolex dealer. It's not a second hand, to the main Rolex dealer there in the mall. I got to wait. They let the security got to let you in or whatnot. I pull up to the Rolex spot. I said, let me see. Every single Rolex in the display had been sold. The entire display case at the main Rolex dealer was sold out. And I said, you don't even got a floor model? He said, no, we've sold everything out. I've never seen anything like it before. All we have left is 2 women's watches. They're all sold out, everything. So, I mean, there's money pouring. He's like, I've never seen nothing like it. So that's one example. I mean, this thing's sold. It looked like it looked like shelves for toilet paper when COVID began. This thing was wild. That's one example. Another example is that, I've been looking at real estate, seeing if maybe we could pick something up here. Of course, the bag has increased in weight. So, I have a little bit more down. Let me see, So I've been looking for the past months, at some properties, and the prices are wild. And in fact, I've tried to put offers on property, and every single property I put an offer in, I've been outbidded. Okay. And they have all closed for above asking price. And on average of about $10 to maybe even $15,000 above asking price. So this thing is wild, guys. So the markets, everything, where we're experiencing here is like I would say like nothing else. A hyperinflation like no other. So, the question is, are we near the top, or are we going to keep inflating? And it's perhaps, the latter may be possible, because we've never seen anything like this. Okay. I don't know how the situation here cools off. I really don't know. I mean, I guess they could increase the interest rates, but, that would not be healthy. So, I'll continue to, keep my eyes on the fastest horses and, react accordingly day by day, because you don't know. And this thing is wild, guys. If someone would have told you a couple years ago everybody's going to be wearing masks, lining up for vaccines, they're going to be dropping out money, like if it's like, they're printing more money in the past year or two than they have in the past like 30 or 40 years. It's so it's absurd is the word. Tyler says, same with me, champ. Out here, out where I am, the real estate prices are going 200 over asking price here in Toronto. Rafterman says we're in the roaring 20s. I mean, listen, I would say, that makes sense. If the economy's roaring, but listen, the economy's not roaring. The fact is that most things are still shut down, and, they're not operating at 100% capacity yet. And there's the unemployment is high. Okay. And in fact, the jobs report came in way under than what people were expecting. But what we're seeing here is that, basically people are getting on universal basic income. This unemployment's paying like no other. And there's shortages out there of employees for the restaurants or whatnot. The other day, I'm pulling up to one of my favorite sushi spots to pick up carryout. I walk up, and the whole place is shut down. I had already ordered, and I was like, what do you mean I ordered? And I went up to the door. He's like, no, we're only doing carryout. No one shows up for work. We can't, we don't have any waiters and waitresses. I mean, we got the kitchen open, and it's only carryout. So, wow. Rafterman says it's fake, like back in the 1920s. Yeah, that's probably what it is. I mean, we're in the Psycho 2020 NPC society. Yeah, and this is before 2020. I mean, this thing has been bubbling for a while, but I get it. It's this 2020 society. That song that I play at the beginning is called 2020 Vision, so it's crazy. Kind of touch up on those topics, and it'll be dropped soon. So, I'll let you guys know when that's available on Spotify. But anyhow, it's a wild time. And, I try to look at things, positively. Right now we're booming and I'm grateful that we're able to make these gains, but I also got to, look at the big picture and ask myself, where's this train headed? Where are we going out here? So, all I could say here is that I got my eyes on BTC against USD. It's down. It's been hovering there, between 55 and 60 for a while. Let me hit this ad real quick. And the ads keep coming in. Brave browser, guys. It's one of the easiest ways. The other day I got an email. I was like, oh, you got some BAT, another like $10 or $15 there for BAT that I got from the Brave browser. 55 there on the BTC. It's saying sell. Ooh. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is telling right here, guys. It's been a while since I've seen BTC against the US dollar saying sell here with the technicals. And this is a summary of like a handful of technicals. I'm not married to technicals, but when a lot of them start reading the same thing, you got to pay attention. This is for the 1 day projections. The 1 weeks are still rather strong. Okay. Strong buy on the moving averages summaries are all right. So, and so are the 1 months. But I'm going to keep an eye on this. Happy aliens will appear. Yeah, that's the next one that they're going to try to pull, aliens. It feels like there's no safe place to put your money. Everything feels like it's in a bubble and it's a ticking time bomb. However, if you sit in cash, that's ruining your wealth more being safe. Exactly. I mean, sitting in cash, we know things are being hyperinflated. They're literally giving out the money. You don't even got to speculate if it's inflation. I mean, they're literally mailing people checks. And now my understanding is that if you have children, you're going to be getting $600. If your total household income is less than $150, I believe you're going to get $600 per child. I don't know. That's what I heard. So, they're literally giving it away. So where are we headed to? I have no idea, but we stick with the fundamentals here. Is that it's apparent that money is retreating into hard assets, which is real estate. And I understand, like at least real estate, the market crashes. At least it's something that you could physically touch and hold and see and use. Okay, because let's be honest. I mean, Bitcoin is a cool store of value, bro, but what else could you use it for? I mean, it's there as a store of value. At least real estate, you can farm, you could live. I mean, you could use it. You can't live inside your BTC. You know what I mean? Or you could use it to buy real estate, but then again, it becomes something else. BitPapa with the 5 USD. Boom! Thank you so much. I appreciate that, BitPapa. BitPapa throwing 5 on it. Guys, if you're getting value from the stream, drop a little ducat here in the bucket, throw 5 on it. Don't show up to the party empty-handed. It feels like there's. We already read that. Sten the man. Excuse me. Morning champ boomers. Did we talk about Pancake Bunny reward slashing already? And that's with the hottest cake pool at the moment. No, we haven't gotten there yet. But I mentioned that. Yeah, I mentioned that right at the beginning of the broadcast. Bunny is acting funny. Bunny. Okay, acting funny. Bunny. They slashed their rewards. We're gonna have to perhaps snipe them out the box. And I already got alternatives here. Right here on the tabs. I'm going to show you in just a moment. Tyler says, I'm going to dump my gains into a house and hopefully mortgage free too. Yeah, I mean, I get it. Now, listen, dumping your gains into a house is that you're not going to expect it to boom that much more. I mean, houses don't 20x. Houses don't do Dogecoin numbers, right? But, they have a utility and there's something you could see. It's right there. So, Kaboom, I just bought another laptop to mine my magic internet money. There you go. Congratulations. BitPay is fire. There you go. Shout out to BitPapa. I appreciate that so much, that $5. Corporate McMahon is here. Champagne with another premium stream. Indeed. And Adventures in Bitcoin says you still need to sit on a bag of cash so you can jump on opportunities. Yeah. I'm glad that you mentioned that because, being a cryptomaniacs, we sometimes are a little bit... are averse to fiat, okay? But, keeping an eye on this, and I was talking about this offline yesterday, I mean, if you keep a close eye on this, the smartest move would be to try to sell at the top, right? And it's, no one can time the market, but, in a perfect situation, you would sell the top into stables, wait till the market dumps, consolidates, and starts rebuying back in. You know what I mean? Like, so... I always say retreat back to Bitcoin, but I mean, like the smartest thing would have been in the last bull run when we were close to 20,000 or when it started dumping to start moving over to stables. Boom, boom, boom. And then when it dropped all the way down below 10,000, use those stables, like you said, as ammo to purchase more. Now, being able to time it, that's tough. That's tough. Morning champ, showing love. Good morning, Cryptmatic. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate it so much. Thank you, BitPapa, for the $5. Thank you, Cryptmatic, for the $5. Thank you for you guys dropping comments out here. Marlon Jones says, "What is BitPay? Fire BitPay? That's another service. Maybe BitPapa can highlight that a little bit more." Let's go ahead and check out what's booming over here in these charts. $1,000 laptop makes $67 a day. My new laptop will make 12 or 15. There you go. So Reef is doing well. This is like a polka dot thing, I believe. And Matic. How about Matic? This thing has been booming. Matic against BTC and Matic against ETH. Okay, which, ETH is, kind of been the standard for the past couple of weeks. It's still reading buy. Yesterday was kind of neutral, but Matic as an alternative to Ethereum. I think the entire smart contract platform market is going to continue to increase, led by ETH, obviously. BNB already kind of had this charge, and, it's doing well today against ETH as well. But Matic is looking good, and we've been talking about that. This one has been a pretty solid play, it appears. Got Matic, a quick swap and whatnot. Doge is still doing all right after dumping very hard this weekend. And then, of course, Shiba is doing well. That's another meme coin. I don't really jump into the meme coins, but I got to at least talk about it because it made gains. And that Shiba thing made, woof. In the past couple of weeks, I think it's up like, I don't know, like a 10, 20x. I'm not sure. TRX, latest is that Justin Sun is bidding on a TRX and BitTorrent satellite to be launched, I believe, by Tesla. They're not sending them to space. They're probably just high altitude helium balloons but it sounds sexy. Desi says cat new meme. Okay. Yeah, I heard about that, like catty coin or something like that. BitPapa says BitPay is a credit card, digital and hard, that you can fund with crypto. You can also buy and send gift cards too. Yeah, BitPay. Yeah, I get ads with them on the browser as well. Corporate said, I bought Shiba yesterday. There you go. I mean, listen, with the meme coins, guys, I'm not mad at them. And, if they're trending, they may be booming, But I look at that as as separate than my crypto plays. To me, that's more like, fun. It's a meme. It's more of a gambling type of thing. And it's fun. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not mad at those that threw 1,000 or, a couple racks, a couple BNB there at Shiba or Doge. And going back to talking about, are we at the top? I follow a fitness influencer on YouTube by the name of Scott Herman. And maybe you guys have seen him. He's been around for about, 10 plus years, and he's got over 2 million followers. And yesterday he did a video talking about crypto and how he's going to get more into crypto and how he got Shiba. He bought at 5,000. Now it's worth over 100,000, and he's going to hodl. And I'm like, whoa, once I'm seeing this, I'm like, this is wild. You know what I mean? And I'm not to throw any shade at him. He seems like a great guy, and I like his channel. But, once you start getting people with millions of followers deciding now they're going to get into crypto because they threw 5,000 at Shiba and now it's at 100,000 and they're not taking profits, they're going to hodl. It just makes me question the state of the game. It sounds like there's a lot of irrational exuberance out there. And that's why, I got to ask myself, are we near the top? And if we are, what do we do and how do we adjust? Now, do I expect things to crash like they did back in 2017? Probably not. I don't think it's going to be like an 80% crash, but I could see a situation where things crash maybe 40%, 50%, and they consolidate a little bit and maybe even stay quiet for most of the year and maybe even come back for another bull run closer to fall or New Year. Marlon with the $5. Kaboom! Shout out to my new dog, Lieutenant. He seems to like your show or voice. His nickname is Point One, as he costs 0.1 BTC. Shout out to his new dog, Lieutenant. What kind of a dog is he? We're definitely in the bubble, but the pop looks like it's coming soon. Perhaps summer, fallish time, says Tyler. Yeah, listen, when this run really started, really warming up around January, February, I remember Ivan on Tech did a video comparing this run, the beginning of this run to the last run, and kind of trying to project how far I would go. And I actually agreed with him. He said, this run may last to about May or June. And may top off at like $150,000 BTC. We're a little bit short of that, right? But I think that, time-wise, May or June, maybe things kind of cool off. Like I said, I don't expect like an 80% crash. But maybe, maybe BTC has another little run up to like 70 and then it pulls back to like 40. And it stays quiet for like 3 months. I don't know. I'm spitballing ideas out here. I have really no idea. And, I'm always in the game, obviously. But, I want to stay on top of things so that we make the best moves. He's a Basset Hound. All right. I like that. The Basset Hounds with the big ears. Shout out to Lieutenant. Shout out, Lieutenant. Boom. You got to get another one and call him Satoshi. Adventures in Bitcoin says, I was at the eye doctor yesterday and caught one of the employees trading crypto on his screen. Yeah, it's all over the place right now. And I'm telling you, fitness influencers with over 1 million followers are now talking about, shifting their game. People are, it's irrational exuberance. This is not the top, says Southpaw. There hasn't been an exuberant run up yet. Okay, let's. Hopefully you're right. I mean, listen, I'm not trying to be the negative Nelson out here. I'm not that guy. I'm all for the kapump and for the kaboom. I'm just asking myself. I want to be prepared. So if things change, I want to be able to, quickly adjust the bags and be able to take advantage of the change so I can stack more bits. Obviously, kaboom. Raptorman, how's the kiddos doing, champ? Kabooming. They're booming. They're strong and they're getting stronger every single day. Thanks for asking. Our kids are strong out there. They're no longer on the formula, that's for sure. They're eating red meat, that's for sure. If they're hanging out with the champ, right? Kaboom! Thank you so much, Raptorman, for that $2 USD. So Southpaw thinks it's not the top. Hey, great. I'll continue to play the game. People who've never asked me about cryptos are like, how many shares of Doge should I buy? I know, I'm getting a lot of calls too. I'm getting a lot of calls about, oh, I got to set it up. I'm ready now. And like, I'm getting, from people that are not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got to ask, I got to ask, where are we in the bull run? We're definitely past the third quarter though, guys. We're past halftime for sure. So, shout out to Passive Crypto. Good morning, sir. Buy hardware. There's a shortage coming. Big Papa will be loving that hardware. I'm not really crazy about mining and everything. Every single time I've seen people mine at home and all throughout this crypto career at me, it always ends up being better if they would have just bought the coin. But, it's fun. I get it, but I'm just saying, like, even with the cloud mining, even with like the GPU mining back in, in 2016, 2017, I've watched those guys and it seems like it would have been better just to get the coin. It seems like they're always trying to mine something else, but maybe I'm wrong. I know Voscoin has set up his whole entire channel based on it. So, and I know you talked about those helium miners. Those things look, sexy. So I'm wishing you luck. It's just not something that I'm interested in. Litecoin now, that is went past all-time high. Maybe a good pickup. I picked some up, says G Torres. Yeah, I noticed Litecoin doing well. And, those OG coins are going to, Litecoin's going to stick around, obviously, Big Papa says, I do both. There you go. That's solid. Someone's got to be, doing that stuff. It's not really my thing, but I recognize that someone's got to be using those graphic cards, this new hardware tech. Someone's got to be messing with it. Someone's got to do that. TRX against BTC's up. I already mentioned that the Justin Sun bidding on them satellites. Dash looks good. 4x from all-time high. I know Manarino's been pushing Dash heavy. And I like Dash, I have nothing bad to say about that. That's another OG coin like Litecoin. It's one of those coins that's been around for a while. And, it's the first hybrid POS coin, It's at number 50 now, right? Let me see where it's at. 381. Yeah, I've seen Dash over 400. Wow, all-time high was 1493 over 3 years ago. Wow, this could be undervalued. 1493 over 3 years ago. It's still down 74%. Wow. Yeah, don't sleep on the dinosaur coins. Yeah, this was like a dino coin, I guess. And, one of those that it's an old coin you thought would have died out, but it's still around. How's EOS doing? It's back in the top 20. Look at that. EOS booming. But even at that price of $11.90, I remember getting EOS like at $11 or $10 back in the last run. So it's like, it's back around, but 1650 all-time high for Dash. Over here on CoinGecko, it says 1450 down over here. Yeah, 1493 is what it says here. But basically, above 1,000, closer to 1,500. This thing, it can move. GRS is an old sleeper. Which one's that one? GRS. Grosso coin. I remember this one. An old, back in the day. I remember the name. But yeah, let's talk about here. I just clicked on Grosso, but I don't know what's there. It is $1.40. It's down. Let's talk about Cake real quick. Cake has been doing all right. I mean, it's still there at number 30 or 31. Okay, and it hasn't dipped under 35. All time high is like what, $42, $43. And, it dumped after that, and it's been around 35 to 40 ever since it hit its all-time high we'll think about 11 days ago. Okay. And there's still more things in store for PancakeSwap, specifically borrowing and lending. And I believe that they're going to add more coins to the prediction market. Right now, they only got Binance, but I think they're going to add Cake and or other coins. So listen, I think PancakeSwap still is one of the top plays in cryptos. Okay. Now, things have kind of changed because over there on Bunny, which was the number one yield optimizer for Cake, so they say, their APYs at once were over 300%, which they would pay you both in Cake and Bunny. But most recently, this thing, yesterday, they changed the emission rates, and, they're trying to slow down the thing to, I guess, keep the price of the coin healthy. Now it's a lot less. So the total APY is like 150%, okay? Which is not that much more than the auto compounding APY directly on Pancake Swap. So let me see what that is. So on Bunny right now, it's 160. You can go to pancakebunny.finance and see that. And then if you go over here to Pancake Swap over to the pools, directly to the auto cake automatic restaking, it's 139. So, the Bunny pool right now is only pushing up like, less than 20% more than this auto cake syrup pool. So that's not that attractive. So, I started looking around. I was like, where else could we go ahead and check out and stake cake? And Big Papa says an auto compound. Yes, you can. But right now, let me go straight to it. The best place that I'm seeing right now to stake your cake for the top reward is on Goose. They just added these vaults, and look at the APY on cake. It's 259%. Okay, they pay in cake and GUSD. They have their own stable coin now, which is backed by BUSD. So the cake APR is 89%. It optimal compound, so the farm ends up paying about 144%. So you're going to get about the same amount that you would get by staking auto compound directly on cake. But here, you're going to get, in addition to that, you're going to get this GUSD coin. So another 115% on a stable. So the total APY is 259. Okay? So, I mean, and I've used Goose before. Goose, I'm going to be honest, Goose seems more innovative than Bunny. Okay, they were the first that started the layered farming. Now they got bonds. They added these vaults. This is a little different. I mean, obviously the UI looks like Pancake, and these things are all Sushi Swap clones, but they're trying something here. Okay, as opposed to Bunny, I really don't know what they're up to out there. I mean, they got a cool little UI. It looks different, but I don't know. So one thing I'm considering is splitting my stake in half, leaving half in Bunny and then half in Cake, and seeing which one pays better. So I've been reinvesting on the Bunny farm. So I got another 5 or 6 hours before that clock runs out. So I'm gonna wait for that clock to run out over there on Bunny, so I don't get any fees for withdrawing. And then I'll probably take half of it and put it over here in Goose, and let it run for a few days and see which paying better. But I'm suspecting, according to the data here, that Cake pays better over here on Goose. And if that's the case, I may just move the entire thing. Because remember, I'm not married to any of these platforms. I feel so stupid for not claiming earlier, but lesson learned. Yeah, that's the thing. Since they reduced the emissions rates on Bunny last night, if you didn't claim before they reduced the emissions rate, and you claim after the fact, then you will be claiming at the new rate, which is less. And, you got paid less. And they said that, So I was able to claim last night right before they did that. VHS Clip says meme coins are going to take the whole market to the floor. Let's hope not. I'm not one of those that is really playing around with the meme coins, but shout out to people that, made gains on Doge and Shiba and Cum Rocket or whatever. I don't think Cum Rocket is a meme though. It seems like Cum Rocket does have some utility, and it's more like an OnlyFans. Let's continue talking about where else you could stake cake. So if you don't like this Goose, someone mentioned Auto Farm. And Auto Farm, I like Auto Farm, guys. It's pretty legit. I've used it several times. And the auto, I like this platform. I don't know why it hasn't boomed anymore, to be honest with you. But, the price has been, between 27 and 37. So it fluctuates. But if you look here, you could stake cake here. Just search tokens for cake up here. And they have, see, it's not that attractive. It's 140%, 141%. It's not any more than staking cake directly in the pool. So I'll scratch that one out. How about A Cryptos? look at A cryptos. So they got cake out here. Last time I checked, they did. You can't search for coins. There it is. 194. See, this is not bad. This is not bad. New fees. You know, and I've used A crypto a bunch of times as well. They're pretty legit. So you got, it seems to me like these are the alternatives. Because look, right now, A cryptos is paying more than Bunny at 194%. The vault pays 95%, and then you get paid the difference in ACS, which ACS coin has been around $60 for a long time. And there it is, 62. So it's been pretty steady right there. I've been seeing it at 62 for over a month. And then, of course, you got that Goose. Panther Swap will soon also start rewarding traders trading their AMM exchange with their second token that is coming soon. Okay, let me check out Panther Swap because we've looked at that a couple times. And the price has been, what is it? I got $2. Yeah, $2.20. Total value locked 280. Let's look at these pools. The cake pays 248. Okay, but there's a deposit fee of 4%. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty attractive, but still not as good as this Goose Vault. So you guys got some alternatives here. I would say the top alternative is Goose. Second, A cryptos, and then third, this Panther Swap. Why? Because they're the smallest and the one that I've never used. And then they have a deposit fee of 4%. So I would rank that in that order. Number one, Goose. Number two, A cryptos. And number three, right now, Panther Swap. This is just for today. This thing can change by tomorrow or even this evening. But as far as staking cake, an alternative to Bunny, because Bunny went down at like 150. Thoughts on Chia, says Crypto Maniac. I don't have much thoughts on Chia. You know, I know it's another one that, a lot of the normies are talking about. It's supposedly like a green Bitcoin. I don't know. When too many normies start talking about it, I kind of look the other way, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, look, it's booming up 6%. I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you guys. As far as like these new small cap coins, I'm questioning if we're at the top. And if we are, I want to start going closer and closer to more blue chip coins. If you've noticed how I've played this game, I was way more aggressive and way more riskier in January and February, trying a bunch of new things. Now, as the bull run progresses, I see myself buying ETH. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting ETH now. So like, are we consolidating into the blue chips? I don't know. Okay. It's something I got to ask myself. And if we are near the top, how is the crash going to look like? And how severe will it or will it not be? I have no idea. Okay. But I was just mentioning at the beginning of the stream, I went to check out the Rollies at the Rolex dealership, and every single Rollie was sold out. The entire display cases were empty. It looked like the toilet paper shelves during COVID. It was wild. Trying to buy a real estate out there, everything's going for above asking price. It's a frenzy. So I don't know. I really don't know. It's definitely waters we've never swam in before. And since everybody's booming and we're starting to experiencing this hyperinflation, I'm looking at my gains and I'm asking myself, like, are these really gains, or this is just going to be everybody got gains, so everybody's going to be kind of on the same playing field, I'm asking all these questions. I have a nice bag of DigiByte waiting on it to run. There you go. Let's see. It seems like some of the older coins like DigiByte and, Dash and some of those may have a run up. I don't know. You have to think, where is all that TikTok Dogecoin money going to next? Meme coins and safe coins, I think. You got a point, Adventure. And maybe that's why Shiba has boomed so well. The SHIB coin. Thing up another 10%. This thing has been booming. If the Fed printing continues, the boom continues, right? Yeah, yes and no. I mean, because the Fed printing it means just more inflation too. So I think it's like a fake boom because, everybody's getting cash now. You know what I mean? So, at this rate, being a millionaire is not going to be as valuable as it used to be, So I don't know, Cryptomaniac. I'll be honest with you. I just keep looking at those that are gaining weight. And no matter what environment we're in, we want to gain value. So I'm going to keep looking at those assets that are gaining value. Once the noobs wake up to the reality, they'll start converting gains into BTC and ETH. Yeah, or not. Some of those noobs are probably, you don't know if they're that intelligent. They could be reckless. You don't know. ETC, look in the Reddit chat. ETC Classic, had its run. I think that was TikTokers too that were running that up. It's dumped. ETH Classic went up to like 170, right? 167 5 days ago, but it dumped. So, I'm not chasing memes, but I'm not mad at them, and I recognize that, they may continue to boom. So, with the meme thing, I would just compartmentalize that, me personally. Like, if you're going to jump into a Doge or a Shiba, that's like a move that's separate from my portfolio. That's more like an entertainment type of gamble. 4 USD Shiba dog gifting a large bone, bowing respectfully. There you go. Yeah, hey. Kaboom. $4 USD from Dark Party. I appreciate that, Dark Party. Guys, if you're getting value from the stream, follow Dark Party, follow Bit Papa, and follow... Someone else dropped me a little ducats in the bucket. I think it was Rafterman. Shout out to him. And shout out to Bit Papa. And who else? Marlon Jones. Kaboom. Thank you so much, Marlon. Shout out to your new dog, Lieutenant. And shout out to Il Cryptmatic. That's right. He dropped me 5. So, guys, if you're getting value from the stream, drop a little ducats here in the bucket. I know you're not broke. Okay? We talk about alternatives to cake. And, guys, I'm holding my cake. Okay? I'm holding my bag of cake because I see the value there. Okay? And there's more things to come. And they got a lot more volume than most places. Okay? Look at the valuation of Coinbase. Okay? When it hit the markets. Pancake's got more volume than Coinbase. So, I think that there's something there. I heard there's another Reddit move on ETC. Hey, does me good since 2017. Okay, there's going to be another Reddit move on ETC. I don't know. Thoughts on Decentraland or the graph? I don't have much thoughts on the graph, but Decentraland, we've been in and out of that one. It's been in our portfolio, community portfolio in the past. I like that one. Decentraland, I like that one. I've even flirted with the idea of, getting a property there and having a meeting place for the Cryptomaniacs. I like that idea, that virtual world or whatnot. What's the price doing now? I think there's NFTs. This is an NFT basically. Yeah. 136. I like this coin. It's fun. There may be things there, like you may own real estate, you'll be able to rent it, or like, I don't know, if you have a movie theater or some sort of like a business within that world. I have a little bag of GRT. I heard good things about it, but I don't really know much about it. I'm going to be honest. I know a couple people that told me they were holding it. I've seen it, and it's moving around, but it's Solana. Okay. The Kaboom Room. I like that. The Kaboom Room. Yeah, maybe we could get a little meeting spot out there. I don't know how it works, as far as if you can like live stream. I'm sure all of that is going to eventually be developed, but something to consider. OG coins for life. Litecoin, Digibyte, ETH, Bcash. They will stand tall after a crash, while Sissy and meme coins will vanish. Meme coins, pump and dump them. I'm here for the gains. Yeah, listen, like I said, with the meme coins, if you're up, like I was talking about earlier, seeing Scott Herman talking about how he put 5,000 into Shiba and he was up over 100,000, and he was talking about hodling Shiba. I'm like, dude, if you threw $5,000 at a meme and that thing is up over 100,000, if you haven't taken profits, that is about one of the dumbest things I would say, you know, and I don't think that he's dumb. I like his channel. I like his moves, but you know, it makes me wonder. I'm like, is there irrational exuberance out here? Are we nearing the top? I just ask those questions. So more power to everybody out there with the meme coins. But I would say, in my personal opinion, this is my opinion, I'm not anybody's crypto daddy. If you threw $5,000 at something and it's up over 100,000, and if you haven't taken any profits, I don't know what to say. Meet me in the Kaboom room at high noon. Shout out to Lady Plants. Yeah, maybe we do that, something like that. Hodling meme coins? Hell no. Yeah, I mean, hodling meme coins sounds, you know, I don't know what to say. I'm not trying to hodl any meme coins, guys. You know, I'm trying to hodl these coins that seem like they have some value for the long term out here. You know, I'm not mad at you know, riding the trends and jumping in and out of some memes. You know, the Champa will do some risky moves. You know the deal. But at this stage in the game, I'm trying to consolidate more into the more blue chip OG coins. So there you go, guys. Let me take a couple more comments and questions before I retire the stream. I like your strategy, champ. I always bet on the fastest horse, period. But Charles is so nice. Or I like the project. Yeah, those cool idea, bro, guys. I mean, there's plenty of those that people, you know, that they bet on a cool idea, bro, instead of, you know, looking at what the trend is, you know. And the opposite could be said too. You know, I'm looking for value, but then the trend is the memes, and the trend has gone up. Don't underestimate the memes. Take your profit to BTC and let the bag ride. You never know. Yeah, at the end of the day, you never know. You know, it's obvious that we don't know everything. So I mean, they've obviously been trending. So will I throw a whole bag on it? No. But will I reject and say no? I'm not going to do meme coins. That'd probably be stupid too. C is here. Yo, champ, long time. Hope you're well, man. ETC has been going supersonic. Do you hodl ETC? Can't remember. Nah, I don't hodl ETC, but we've covered it. And we just talked about it not too long ago. Apparently, according to Lady Plants, people on Reddit are talking about it again and may have another run-up. I don't know. I don't have any ETC, but I'm not mad at it. Corporate says, thanks for reading the comments. Other YouTubers take super chats for that. Only the best to you, man. Yeah, I've seen people that they only read super chat comments. I mean, I guess if you have a big channel that, you know, you have like 1,000 people on your stream, I can understand. But, you know, we got 30, 40 people here in the stream. I'm not going to be hitting you guys over the head and requiring you to do a super chat just so that I can read your message. I mean, they're right here, you know. I mean, like, they're not, it's not so many chats that I cannot read them. They're right here. Lady Plant's been fantasizing about crypto kaboom rooms. Adventures in Bitcoin says every dog has its kaboom. There you go. Cool idea, Chad. You guys, man. Crypto dude, one face reveal, champ. I'm an AI. You know, I only exist on the internet. This is just a computer system. There is no face. I'm everywhere. You're always for life, champ. Watching since 3 years, champ. You're really funny. I appreciate that, McMahon. I appreciate your comments. I see them. Thank you so much. Roger says it's inflation. It looks like that, Roger. I'm telling you, it does look like it's inflation. And if we're really experiencing high inflation, then you know, these gains may appear more than they really are. You know what I mean? That's what I was questioning myself. Like, yeah, we're up a lot, but if we are really in a hyperinflation situation that may not reverse, then, you know, I mean, we've talked about it in the past when we covered Venezuela's hyperinflation and we showed a picture of a mountain of cash on top of a table. It was like a stack of cash and then a chicken, a roasted chicken next to it. And it said, this is how much cash it requires to buy this roasted chicken in Venezuela. It was like a mountain of cash. Big Papa says, I like AI champ. Yeah, there you go. I'm an AI. Yeah. Kaboom, the disembodied voice. I want a kaboom boom in the boom boom room at high noon. There you go. Sobier Max says, love your live stream. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. But yeah, we covered it, guys. I'm thinking I'm going to retire the stream. If there's any comments or questions, I'll be on for a couple more seconds. Let me know. But just to recap, are we near the top? I have no idea. But, I got to ask these questions because it seems like everybody is into this right now. Everybody's talking about crypto. As far as cake, Bunny emissions have gone down. Pancake Bunny, the number one yield optimizer, so they say, for cake, is not looking like they're going to be number one for long if they don't change their emission rates. So the alternative right now for staking cake, I think that it's on Goose Finance. They're offering $259. $259. Okay. So, like I said, I may take half my Bunny bag and put it here. Half the cake bag that I have on Bunny, putting it here and seeing which one is moving faster. I just got a couple more hours on that. There's a little clock every time you reinvest. They reset that clock. So I got a few more hours left on that clock before it runs out. And then I'm going to depot probably some in this Goose stuff. Walt Finance, a Boomer Champ. Are you done with the farms for now? No, I'm not done, but I definitely haven't found one that's attracting me. I'm going to go sell chickens in Venezuela. Yeah, it's crazy. Tyler says, I think we're near the top. I definitely think we're at least in the third quarter of the bull run, maybe the fourth. Cake in the Walt. What's the URL for that Walt Finance? Let me just Google it or what. I've heard of Walt, but is it just Walt.finance? Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it's a nice little UI. It's been a while since I've seen this site. Let's check out the vault here. Cake at 149. Yeah, it's not that attractive because you can go get the same rate directly with Pancake. If you go to the pool, it's at 139. Yeah, so it's about the same. So yeah, I would say there's an option here, but it's not that attractive. Goose is way more attractive at 259, and then A Cryptos is at 190. There it is, 196. So I would say Goose, A Cryptos, Panther has an attractive at 249, but it's 4% deposit fee, and Panther's still a young buck, so they haven't earned my trust yet, but I've been hearing okay things about it, so I don't know. And then someone just mentioned Walt, but they're not that attractive. I'm going to be honest with you. That APY at 149 is basically the same as this auto cake at 139, No fees. Yeah, well, this is the same case here. It's only a 0.1% on staking fee if withdraw within 72 hours. So but those are the options: Goose, A Cryptos, Panther, and Walt for no fees. But or directly with Pancake, directly here on AutoKey. This one's not so bad. And it's becoming apparent to me that this recent V2 upgrade by Pancake Swap and setting up this AutoCake restaking compounding syrup pool is beneficial to Pancake Swap and not so beneficial to the yield optimizers. This is keeping people on Pancake. So it's not so bad for Pancake. He says, now there's more reason to stake your cake directly with them as opposed to like going to Bunny. You know what I mean? So let's see how this, what the yield optimizers do. But Goose right now is, if someone could find me a better APY for cake, let me know. But there it is. Corporate McMahon says, I would bet on June and July, maybe August, and the Bulls having a rest and let his bearish pal take over. I think maybe, May or June. I think we're very close to the top of this bull run. But I don't think it's going to be as such as of a catastrophic crash as it was in the last bull run. I think more about 40%, maybe 50%, as opposed to like an 80 or 90% crash. And believe it or not, I have a hunch that maybe perhaps things will consolidate a little bit, and there'll be another bull run, maybe 3-4 months after things consolidate. I don't know. Maybe we don't have to wait that long, another 2 years for another a run. Bunny screwed everyone yesterday. Yeah, I mean, I claimed before they changed the thing, but I'm already talking about alternatives, and here it is. This looks like the best alternative right now. Cake, Goose DeFi Vault. Almost 50% APY on the Trust wallet right now. Okay. There's some pretty high APYs right here on Goose too for BNB. 50.99% right here. This right now, Goose has probably the top rates. 26 on ETH. I mean, it's not so bad. Look at the BNB Auto LPs. 576, What could be the next big thing after this NFT and meme hype, champ? I remember you were on the first mentioning going into DeFi last year. I'm going to be honest, corporate. I can't answer that question right now. I think we're still on the top of the bull run. I think the next thing is that's going to happen. It's the prices may consolidate, and the winners will be chosen. Like who's going to survive? And I think it's going to be like some of the top DeFis. And maybe some of the NFTs and memes. I don't know. One thing I've been thinking of is the NFT marketplaces. I haven't seen those really boom yet. Like Rarible and some others. Bakery Swap is one that I've on Binance. But definitely NFTs have been a hype. But like, what is the main marketplaces for NFTs? We got OpenSea or whatnot. But I don't think those things have really had their day yet. Astro Gray says, I took everything out of Bunny, so it looks like I might have to go to Goose. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a test. I'm going to take half of what I have on Bunny and put it in Goose and leave it there for a day or two and see which one's paying more. And, I'm going to go with the winner. Is there anywhere I can stake my ETC? Does anyone know? Directly on the Ethereum Classic chain, I have no idea, but I believe that is ETC available on Binance? I mean, obviously Ether and Bitcoin are, but I don't know the answer to that question there. Algorand will be a premier spot for NFTs. I know that the nerds are behind Algorand, a lot of MIT nerds, so I don't think we'll have an 80% drop anymore. Me neither. Volatility will be there, but much enterprises in the market will level the tops. I think so. I think the bottom there for BTC is around 40,000. I mean, we may see 38, maybe even 35, but I really don't see it going below 40 or 35. So we may run up to 70, 75, shit, even maybe 100. I don't know, and then maybe a crash back to 45, 40. And how about BNB? It's rebounding against ETH. Up 4%. Up until recently, I had been taking most of the farming profits and things and just moving them into Binance, as a store of value of BNB for now. Okay. But then, most recently we saw Ether pulling up ahead of Binance. So I did swap out some Binance into ETH and I kept buying ETH. But now, okay, it seems like Binance may be rebounding. I don't know. Here is the chart, and you can see it's back in the green and it's turned back into neutral. Okay, so keep a good eye on that. It may flip back. And right now, the two blue chips that are interested in stacking are BNB and ETH. And I think that obviously once the bull run settles, Bitcoin and ETH are going to stick around. And I'll tell you, Binance, if there is no regulation, I think Binance could end up being one of the largest companies in the world. Okay, I'm telling you guys, don't sleep on these people. Okay, no, if regulation doesn't stop them, they may take over. And on that note, guys, I'm out. Shout out to Lady Plants, Rafterman, Crypto Dude, the rest of the boomers out there. I appreciate all you maniacs. Stay strong, and I'll be back tomorrow. It's the voice of the blockchain, Satoshi's big cousin, crypto's finest champagne. Thank